That's what I've seen a lot online is people saying that that system isn't working now. It's been long enough that we've not really. If you do look at our front line, the goals per game for like the whole attacking line is pretty poor. Whether that's down to the fact we don't create enough, which is partly it, I think, because we tend to score one or two in a game. It's rare that we get a glut. Obviously, we did against Blackburn.
Yeah, and we do every so often.
We get that every so often.
We
But
did
generally,
it
the
last year. I think we did against Huddersfield, Wicked,
Yeah.
but they were predominantly very close knit.
I think the games that we're going to win this year will be a 1-0 or 2-0. They're not going to be 3-4-5s generally. But that's not to say that the strikers still can't chip in those games. And I think that's what people are getting a bit frustrated with now is we're not seeing our front line get many goals. And I think that does need to change. That will sort of take time.
But
Especially
is
with
that quite a difficult one when we talk about that? Because I completely agree. I think we've got to be seeing more from it, but there's got to be a balancing act, which is we got promoted last year. We've had such a strong start this year
Yeah.
off the basis that we are very, very solid defensively and we edge games, the occasional one where it does really click into play. But that is what we've kind of built our success on. And
Yeah.
the difficulty with it is, what would fans' views also be that we start going a bit more free flowing, but in doing that, we also open up a much more open side to our defence and we start conceding.
Well, you only have to see how when we do push forward in games, we start conceding goals.
Mm.
Like I'm talking like we properly pushing forward once we go one down and we need to get that equaliser. But we've seen it a couple of times now where we do look vulnerable when we start really pushing the ball forwards. On the counter especially. So yeah, you're right. It's how radical do you want to be because we can't just go from overnight being a quite defensive side that get the odd goal to then being like this free flowing, scoring 3-4s.